last year and a half, I've been slowly tackling parts of our house that make my skin crawl just looking at them. It's been great, but the problem is that every time I de-uglify one area, another one suddenly becomes the new worst thing I've ever seen. So now that the vast majority of these textured walls have been eliminated, seemingly endless hours of skim coating, a new villain has been born, or at least been brought to my attention, and that is the hideousness that is this fireplace. I hate it. I mean, I love the fact that there is a fireplace in this unit. The problem is that I hate the way that it was designed. It's super dated, it's just really ugly, and it's in desperate need of a new life. Everything down to the tiles, this screen here, how burnt out these ceramic logs are, all of it is just really bad. There is a possibility that it looked good at the time, but that was like 40 years ago. That time is not now. I'm going to attempt to tackle this. So let's try that. So the first thing I think that I'm going to try and do is remove that hideous tiling that is there. I'm gonna grab this chisel and a hammer. And hopefully that does the job. Okay, I'm just gonna stick this right here. This is the part where I admit to you guys, I have no idea what I'm doing. So there's this like thick sort of layer in front of these tiles. I really can't tell if like they tiled over tile or if it's just really thick mortar or if it's like cement board. Part of me is really hoping that it's just tile over tile so that I can see if something's pretty underneath it. I've watched way too many like home restoration channels and like they're always finding cool stuff, but I don't think that this is that place. Oh, I think it's starting to wiggle. This is crazy. I've never pulled out tile or like done any tile work. It's kind of freaking me out, but that's okay. First one out. Oh my God, this is so hideous. Oh, I think it's just cement board that's back here. First tile down. So I just ripped out this piece. It took forever because it was completely stuck. They put so much grout and mortar in there. It obviously made a huge hole in the wall. Which honestly, I figured I would have to replace the drywall anyways, so like I'm not that concerned about it. I'll probably just end up tearing out, where's the other stud? The other stud's right here. So there's a stud here and then there's a stud about here. So I'll just cut a nice little square out here, extend the brick that I want to put into here. And then I can do like a wide mantle or something like that. I was just working on this tile here, which like now that's just paper there. I'm definitely gonna have to rip out all of this cement board / drywall, whatever this is here. But that took a really long time. I don't know why. They just put so much, I think it's like this grout. Damn, it's so hard to pull out. This is probably where I should tell you guys, do not try this at home. I am not a professional. This is not a teaching moment for anyone. This is just purely for entertainment to see how far I can make this. See, I keep pulling this like thick mortar stuff and that's what's making it really hard. The way that I have to wiggle the tiles out of the space, for whatever reason, I don't know why, but it is totally reminding me of like when you're like a little kid and you're losing your teeth. It's weird how these memories come up. I suddenly am remembering when I was a kid, I had a hard time with, for whatever reason, some of my baby teeth just didn't like ever fully loosen from my mouth. And because I'm a younger sibling, naturally, my sister wanted to be involved in this process of me like losing my teeth. And like I said, I was just having a hard time with like pulling them. And I remember in true older sibling fashion, her like tying string and or dental floss to my teeth and then tying it, the unabridged Webster's Dictionary, which is like several pounds. It's a book that's literally like this thick. And she just dropped it and it still didn't pull my tooth. And then I remember her like tying it to the doorknob and slamming the door and it didn't pull my tooth, and like, it's just funny. I haven't thought about that since I was a little kid. Was that just me? That had to have been like an older sibling thing to have them like tie your tooth to a door. Like, I feel like that wasn't just my sister. Was that anyone else? Please tell me if that was someone else. A little support here. All right, well, that is the gas line. I am definitely not gonna touch that. Ooh. Last one out. It's safe to say that the drywall got torn out. Well, I think I'm just gonna remove the excess drywall because it's safe to say I'm gonna need brand new drywall to go over this entire thing so I have a flat, nice and smooth surface to put the new brick tile that I want to put here. I have just realized that Tim's gonna be home soon, and I don't know what he's gonna say about this. I mean, he knew I hated it, so there is that. He doesn't pay too much attention to the stuff I do anyways, so maybe if I just sort of clean up this tile here, he won't notice. He won't realize that there is a gaping hole where the fireplace is. Let's cover our tracks.
It's the boys. Hi. Why are you miking me?
No particular reason. Just thought that maybe they might want to hear about your day.
Hi, boys. How was your day?
I did absolutely nothing today. I sat around the boys.
You did nothing.
Yeah.
Then why
Reggie and I played fetch.
There a hole?
I didn't think you'd notice that. Listen, there's no hole. There's no hole. And
There's no hole?
And if there is, it's been there the whole time.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go take a shower.
Okay, you do that. Oh, do you want to go to Home Depot with me?
Why do we need to go Home Depot?
Because I'm always going to Home Depot. Like, I need supplies.
What kind of supplies? Like drywall?
Definitely not drywall. Maybe cement board, but not drywall. It's not fire resistant, Tim.
No.
Listen, Reggie's leashed up, Kirby's leashed up. They're ready to go. They just want to go to Home Depot for a casual Wednesday night run, you know?
You boys want to go?
Okay, let's go.
All right. You're gonna have to help with this.
So it is officially the next day. I got my cement board, I'm ready to go, except there's one caveat. I have to remove a good chunk of drywall here on either side because this is where the studs are located, and I have to secure the cement board into studs. I don't have a choice. Otherwise it'll be all kinds of screwed up. I don't want that. I've got a cookie and a knife. Something about this feels lethal. So I was using my drywall knife on that side, but then that's when I realized I couldn't split it like down the stud. So I just ended up using this oscillating multi-tool. So I think I'm just gonna do the exact same thing on the left side because it's cleaner and it goes faster. All right, I am trying the best that I can to sort of remove these baseboards because I don't want to have to buy new ones. We're trying to make this as budget as possible. So let's see if I can't do that. Oh, okay, never mind. We're probably gonna need to get new baseboards. Well, maybe. It's kind of cracked, but I wonder if I can't just nail it in later and patch that. Well, now that I have ensured that there is a big ass hole here That means that I get to come in with my cement board now. Now I get to figure out how to do that. Last night I got myself 2 cement boards. And initially I was going back and forth because I was like, do I use drywall here? Or like, I've got a sneaking suspicion that I should probably use cement board because I know that it's fireproof. Like, there's a certain distance these things have to be from the firebox where they're safe. So I did a bit of research, and that is when I found out that the way that the fireplace was done, at the time it could have been up to code, but nowadays is not considered up to code at all. And that you can't use drywall there. You have to use cement board, which is ironic because the thing that I was pulling out here was drywall. There's no cement board in there. Okay, so I'm just gonna mark this. Whoops, wrong way. Now I have my, this is called like a carbide tipped knife. I have no idea. The internet just told me to not use a utility knife and then I'm supposed to use this instead. That's what I'm gonna do. I think that scored enough, hopefully. Now I think what I'm supposed to do, oh, did that seriously just work? Hold on, what the hell? Okay, so it turns out I need goggles for that. Now I am prepared. How is it possible that I got something in my eye only after I put the goggles on? Dust or something in these goggles. Okay. First one down. Oh, okay. I think that fit. I've got a little bit of gapping here, but I'm not that concerned about it because I think I'm gonna add mortar and all kinds of stuff here. Okay, I think that I can probably screw that into place. Or maybe I should get the other ones and then screw it into place since this is being held here. Honestly, I don't really know what I thought cement board was, but I didn't think it would actually just be cement in mesh. Like it's literally just cement. Please fit like a glove. Now I just have to drill them into place. Okay. This is a bit nerve-wracking for me having to drill this in because I don't know. I've never worked with cement before. That being said, I've never cut it and that went okay. So that's a start. Okay, I basically just have to mark exactly where the studs are. So like there's a stud here and here. I really hope that I'm doing this correctly. I'm actually happy that this isn't that hard to do because for the longest time, Tim and I have been like going back and forth. We're not sure if we want to like hire someone to do the bathroom because like the whole bathtub needs to be torn out, or if we should just let me do it. Thing is that in the shower, you have to line it with cement board, which is what this is. And then you have to seal it and then you have to put in tiling and you have to make everything like basically waterproof. Thing is that like, because I've never done this before, I was a bit apprehensive about the idea of me doing it, but now that I've kind of done this, I think I could do it. Where's that damn pencil? Oh, there it is. Last one, the one that I'm currently dreading the most because it's stuck. So I am all done tearing out the tiles and putting in cement board. I'm not gonna lie, there were some times there I was a little bit stressed. I was worried that today would be the day where my lack of skill was going to prevent me from being able to do this project. It was a little terrifying ripping out that tile and all the drywall, not gonna lie. But yeah, overall it wasn't that hard to do. And after this, I'm gonna put up some, it's gonna be exciting, so I'm gonna put up some brick and then it'll be done. What are you doing? Done? The fireplace?
Did you do something to the fireplace?
You gotta be kidding me.
What'd you do?
I cannot even explain how relieved I am now that that horrendous tiling is finally gone. It's been high on my list of things I've wanted to fix, and now that it's out of here, I'm so excited to finally give this fireplace the fresh start that it desperately needs. If you're interested in videos like the one you're watching now, then this video here might be worth a watch.